Ladies and gentlemen, are you tired of the never-ending cycle of paying astronomical rent prices that seem to drain your bank account, all while living in an apartment that's, well, pretty average? You're not alone, and today, we're about to dive into how you can tackle your most significant expense, housing. I'm your financial confidant, your rich BFF, and this is your opportunity to take control of your housing expenses and keep more money in your pocket. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's first understand how rent became so expensive in the first place. The surge in rent costs since 20XX can be attributed to a myriad of factors, including inflation, a lack of inventory, a shifting workforce, and barriers to homeownership. But fear not, for I'm here to guide you on how to navigate this complex landscape and lower your rent. 1. The art of negotiation. So, you're itching to lower your rent, but how do you go about it? Here's a word-for-word script that you can use. Dear landlord, my name is, your name, and I reside at, your address. I'd like to discuss extending my current lease. However, given the current rental market conditions, would need a rent reduction of, your proposed reduction, from the current rent to reflect the current market pricing. Please let me know if we can discuss this by the end of the week, as I will be exploring other options if we cannot come to an agreement. However, please don't expect every negotiation to go smoothly. Landlords and property managers may be hesitant to reduce rent, as it can set a precedent. In such cases, consider alternative concessions like requesting 1 or 2 free months of rent within your lease term. This can be a win-win, as landlords maintain the listed rent, and you get financial relief. 2. Broker fee negotiation. Depending on where you live, you might be required to pay a broker fee when renting. In places like New York City, this fee can range from 8% to 15% of your annual rent. If a unit has been vacant for a while, you can request that the landlord covers the broker fee instead of passing it on to you. It's an effective way to save on a significant housing cost while ensuring your landlord doesn't lower the monthly rent. 3. Explore subsidized housing and rent-stabilized units. If you're struggling with high rent costs, it's crucial to explore options like subsidized housing. In most cases, if your household income falls below 30% to 80% of the median income in your area, you may qualify for housing assistance. Check your eligibility and apply for public or subsidized housing programs in your locality. This can be a game-changer in reducing your housing expenses. Additionally, consider rent-stabilized housing. Unlike subsidized housing, rent-stabilized units aren't subject to income restrictions. They offer protection against exorbitant rent increases, ensuring you have more predictability in your housing expenses. 4. Embrace the idea of roommates. While it may not be the dream living situation, taking on roommates can significantly reduce your housing costs. Think of it as an economy of scale. The more people sharing the costs, the more you save. Even if you enjoy your privacy, cohabiting with others can be a viable solution to cut down on housing expenses. You can still have your personal space while sharing common areas like the kitchen. Now, why is all of this essential, and how can it impact you? Imagine you're in your 20s, trying to build your financial future, save for a down payment on a house, or invest in your passions. Housing expenses can be a massive roadblock in achieving your goals. Lowering your rent not only frees up money but also empowers you to save, invest, or simply enjoy life without constantly worrying about financial burdens. But it's not just about you. These strategies can benefit anyone looking to take control of their finances and secure their financial future. It's about making wise choices and being resourceful in a world where the cost of living is soaring. As the great Warren Buffett once said, "Price is what you pay, value is what you get." By applying these strategies, you're not just lowering your rent, you're maximizing the value you receive from your housing investment. It's about making your hard-earned money work for you rather than allowing it to be devoured by ever-increasing housing costs. In conclusion, my friends, the power to lower your rent and take control of your housing expenses lies in your hands. By learning to negotiate, considering alternative concessions, exploring subsidized and rent-stabilized housing, and embracing roommates, you can transform your financial landscape. Don't let high rent costs hold you back from your dreams and aspirations. Take action today. The worst-case scenario is your landlord saying no, but you won't be worse off than before you asked. Start your journey towards lower rent, financial empowerment, and a brighter future. Remember, it's not just about reducing rent, it's about building a life that's financially secure and fulfilling. So, make that bold move, negotiate for your financial well-being, and unlock a future where your money works for you, not against you. Your financial destiny is in your hands. Don't wait, start today.
Before you go, help us by smashing that YouTube like button. And subscribe to this channel, so you won't miss any of our videos. This shows YouTube algorithm that you value our information. And it helps us spread the message. Sharing is caring.